Florida Keys is an island chain located from Monroe to Miami-Dade counties in South Florida, United States. The western terminus of Florida Keys is also considered as Key West. It is composed of limestones and coral. The Keys extends from Virginia Key in the Atlantic Ocean, which is just south of Miami Beach, to Loggerhead Key in the Gulf of Mexico. Biscayne and Florida Bays are some bodies of water in between the Keys and the mainland. Key Largo is the largest of the Keys, and it is known for its ecosystem with abundant marine life and coral reefs. Mangroves, seagrasses, alligators, sea turtles, and even the endangered manatees can be found. This unique and diverse ecosystem is in fact the home of 1/3 of Florida's threatened or endangered species. John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park is the first undersea park in the United States, containing large living coral formations. It is North America's only living coral barrier reef and the third longest in the world. Any part of the waters in the Keys is also known as national marine sanctuaries. Although the area is highly protected, they are still currently facing a threat: the invasion of lionfish. The native range of lionfish is around the South Pacific and Indian Oceans. They can be largely spotted in areas from Western Australia, East Malaysia, French Polynesia, United Kingdom, Japan, and Korea. However, lionfish have been reported along the southern United States coasts from Florida to South Carolina. It was first spotted in South Florida waters in 1985, and continuous and various sighting reports were documented in the 2000s. The problem is, not only are lionfish not native to our Florida waters, they are also very destructive, and they create a major imbalance in our local ecosystem. Lionfish have bodies in a distinctive maroon color, with white stripes and fan-like pectoral fins. Their fins have venomous tips, usually only used for defensive purposes. Its venom may harm large predators including humans, but barely used when preying. Although the venom of lionfish is not threatening to its prey, they are now one of the top-ranked predators in certain ecosystems. This is because not only lionfish almost have no natural predator, but they could consume food up to 30 times more of the volume of its stomach. This non-picky eater can eat up to over 70 species of marine creatures, including small fish and crustaceans. Over a 30-minute observational period, it was recorded that an adult lionfish can consume over 20 wrasses that are around 1 to 3 centimeters big. As they are not picky on the food they eat, even native species have been largely consumed by this predator. Native species do not recognize the threat of lionfish, since lionfish are not native to Florida waters, so instead of fleeing, they mistaken the fan spine on lionfish as shelters but end up getting eaten. What makes lionfish so threatening is also because of its reproduction rate. Lionfish can reproduce in an extremely fast rate and in large amounts. Female lionfish release eggs almost every 4 days and can lay up to 2 million eggs a year. The rate of reproduction and their eating habits versus the reproduction rate of native species are totally out of proportion, causing an imbalance in the ecosystem. In the past 20 years or so, lionfish have been caught from its native ranges and sold in aquariums in the States as exotic pet fish. Since lionfish is not native to Florida waters, it is believed that irresponsible owners of pet lionfish gave up on keeping them and deliberately let it go. Also, it is possible that fishing vessels that came back from other waters may have harvested lionfish unintentionally and decided to release them back into the ocean. However, the situation could be said as somewhat inevitable, as no one would have known that this foreign species would survive in a non-native ecosystem, consume so much of our native species, and reproduce so quickly. Within the past few years, seeing the rapid growth of lionfish population and the damage they have brought, scientists have been making more effort into finding a solution to this lionfish invasion. Different organizations have held lionfish hunting tournaments offering food, prizes, and some even offer cash prizes for up to $10,000. You know what they all say: if you can't beat it, eat it. Therefore, more and more restaurants in South Florida have been putting out lionfish on their menus. Since lionfish meat is apparently quite delicious, scientists and organizations who have made efforts to hunt lionfish also enjoy their meals made out of what they've hunted. Here is a video of the North Florida control team and the Think It, Sink It, Refit group capturing lionfish using the sling spear method and the net live capture technique.
This may seem harsh, but the sheer damage these lionfish can do to an ecosystem justifies any means of harvest. We also had a team live capturing lionfish with a primitive net and bucket technique. Surprisingly, this method worked fairly well, with only a few lionfish sneaking out every now and then. Once back on the boat, divers removed the spines from the lionfish and began cleaning them. The lionfish fillets were then marinated in lime juice and added to tomatoes, onions, and cilantro. Now is the moment when the divers get to reap the benefits of their efforts, being treated to a tasty, healthy dish of lionfish ceviche. The one good thing about lionfish is that they are delicious.
As lionfish have no natural predator, allowing them to safely expand in population, scientists have been capturing lionfish and placing it close to larger predators like sharks and groupers in order to teach these large predators to recognize the lionfish as prey. Some recent studies also showed that some native parasites have been adapting to the bodies of lionfish, so scientists are hoping for nature, in this case a native parasites, to bring a breakdown to the lionfish population. Meanwhile, lionfish are definitely still encouraged to be hunted and of course eaten.